Hello everyone on YouTube, Kaizoku here. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I want to talk about Season 2 Lars, my personal wishlist. Since so many people ask me, yo Kaizoku, how would you change this character? Would you give him buffs? Would you give him nerfs? How would you change this character for Season 2? And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, my answer to that question changes completely from what it used to be before watching the Tekken Talk. Like, before the Tekken Talk, and I'm pretty sure most of you, or all of you have seen it, before the Tekken Talk, all I wanted is back 1 to be accounted knockdown, like how it was in Tekken 7, and to be plus 5 again. Not again, but to make a plus 5. That's what I wanted for Season 2. I also wanted some tracking as a buff, like overall tracking for his moves. And yeah, that's it. I didn't need more buffs. I even wanted Dynamic Entry 3, this move here, to be plus 3 again, but also being able to cancel the stance, so you're not forced into Silent Entry stance. And 111 to be minus 14. Those are the nerfs. The two nerfs, because I think those are his strongest moves. And I think they are very broken. But after watching the Tekken Talk now, after seeing in what direction this game is going, I think he needs much more than that if he wants to compete with the other characters. Like, obviously we didn't see the patch notes, we don't know what's actually gonna happen, how many nerfs will happen for this and this character for the top tiers, but you can still see that many characters are getting a full crouch low, which forced them into a stance, into a 50-50, a punish into a 50-50, like King's while sending 2-2 into the Jaguar sprint, and then it's a 50-50. What else? Like, there is so much going on. While running 3 on block into stance, I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, there's so much going on that I think he needs much more than that. And since I'm a competitive player and I still want to play Lars competitively, I need more than that if I want my character to be like playable in tournaments. If like, you can already see in what direction this game is going, and therefore Lars also needs to go into this direction. So I'm gonna show you like the changes I want for this character personally. And yeah, what I want is, for example, more counter opportunities. I think a move like back 1 should definitely be a countered knockdown like a Tekken 7. And I also think it should be plus 5 instead of plus 4. Why? Because if I do this and I want a frame trap afterwards, the only move I have for a frame trap, for a good frame trap, is down for a 2. Down for a 2, which is nice because on counter hit, it is a knockdown and I get a guaranteed shoulder, or if I go into stance, I can do this as a guaranteed hit, right? The problem here now is if I hit this back 1 from this range and I do down for a 2 afterwards, okay, maybe not that range, but here, the opponent can easily backdash that and launch me for it. So I think that's very annoying, because I'm not gonna be like this all the time in a game and be like, oh, I'm gonna hit this from here and counter hit you like that. Like, I'm gonna use it as a keyboard as well. And if I'm playing and I'm in a set, in a tournament set or whatever, I'm just getting launched for trying to frame trap someone. And down for a 2 on his own, if I don't go into stance, is minus 11 as well. So I think, I don't think that's fair, because this is like basically my only move from stopping people from stepping, and it is a good keyboard tool as well. I think it should be at least plus 5 though, so I can actually use like back 4. If I'm at this range and I'm hitting that, I can use back 4 for a frame trap. Right now I cannot do it since it's only plus 4 and back 4 is 15 frames, so they can jab me out. Yeah, that's one change I want, but I want more changes. I don't think this is enough. What I also want for this character is down 2, this move, to be a countered launcher. And now you may say, oh my god, that would be so broken, that would be so strong. The reason why I say this should be a countered launcher is this move is 0 on block, and I even prefer this move to be +3 on block, or like +2, +1, because Azucena has a similar move. Azucena's move is 20 frames. In the Tekken Talk, you saw that she uses this move, which is +4 on block, and she has a while standing 13 frame countered launcher, which she has right now. So it is a frame trap if she does this into her while standing 1, it is a frame trap. So you have to respect it. If you respect it, she has a full crouch low, which leaves her at +5 into the stance where she has the safe mid-heat engager and the sweep. So a 50-50. So if she gets something like that, I think Lars deserves this one to be a countered launcher at least. And I think also like some plus frames, like +1, 2, or even +3. Because even if it's +3, I cannot counter it launch for people against people who presses while standing 4 after that. I cannot do this as a countered launch. This is 15 frames. But at least I can like go for, you know, while standing 4 or while standing 2 and stop people from pressing. Or I can use my full crouch low. And yeah, the full crouch low, this one here, I think what would be nice, it's not like necessarily needed, but it would be nice if this move could go into limited entry. But not that you are forced to go into limited entry, you can choose by holding down and then you go into the limited entry stance, which is this one. I think that would be nice. Doesn't have to be massively plus, but only like +3, +4 would be enough into that stance. If you are holding down, that would be a nice change too. So moving on, I think what he definitely needs for Season 2, since too many characters are getting it, is this wall running 3 move on block to be able to go into dynamic entry stance. And then you're like +8 or something like that. I think this is something he should get as well. Jin is getting it, so many other characters are getting it, Azucena, and so on. So that would be nice if you go into the stance and you're like +8, for example, or +9. You can use this for a frame trap, and if they block it, it's -7. So my turn is over. If they are holding back, you can pressure with dynamic entry 3. So I think that would be a great change for Season 2. Also, the limited entry options, I think, should do something on counter hit as well. Like this low, limited entry 1, it doesn't do anything on counter hits. I think it should be a stagger. Like, you know, Dragunov down 2, when he does down 2 and it's on counter hit, you get more plus frames as a Dragunov player. I think this one should be the same. You should have the same animation, more plus frames on counter hit. Limited entry 2 could do something on counter hit, but honestly, it's not 100% needed. Like, this is whatever. If limited entry 1 is giving the same countered animation as Dragunov's down 2, I would be more than happy with that. So there are some other things I definitely want for this character, which is some stuff you used to have in Tekken 7. For example, while standing 2-1 to be a countered launcher. I think this move should be a countered launcher, since right now it is a countered knockdown, but you don't get anything guaranteed. If it's not a countered launcher, it can give at least like a shoulder or something guaranteed. Now the shoulder is only guaranteed when they try to get up, but if they are laying on the ground, the shoulder whiffs, and then they can punish you for it. So yeah, they can make it -13 though. I think if they make this move, like while setting 2-1, a countered launcher, they should also make it -13, because -12 would be way too strong. I would also prefer to make this move +3 at least on hit. I think +2 is not enough. Like, he needs at least +3 would be nice to have like a little bit more plus frames. You can down forward 1 if they try to like, you know, do something there. But yeah, this is one change from, or like one thing I want back from Tekken 7. I also said like the back one counter hit knockdown. What I also want from Tekken 7 is a move that you don't have in this game. It is his old down forward 2-1 that used to be a 16 frame high crush launcher, which was a mid and minus 14. So now, why do I want that move? That move had good tracking to his weak side, to the right, and it was a good move to throw out when you think your opponent is doing a high, because it was a consistent high crush. Right now, if my opponent is doing highs, yeah, if my opponent is doing like, I don't know, he's throwing out jabs the whole time, what can I do to high crush my opponent with? I can do this, which is a decent poke, but it doesn't give me like crazy rewards for high crush. I can do down back 4, which is good rewards on counter hit if they are like jabbing or they're doing highs. On counter hit, I'm getting a launcher, I'm getting a full combo. But it is high risk. Like, it is slow, 21 frames, if they block, I'm dead. And I have this for high crush, which is also extremely unsafe when this is getting blocked. So I think a down forward 2-1, like his old down forward 2-1 in Tekken 7, which was a high crush, minus 14, mid. I think minus 14 is decent. It is still risky, like minus 14, so many people, characters have very good 14 frame punishers. And yeah, it is a good reward when you think your opponent is, you know, doing jabs, highs or whatever. But right now, if I know like my opponent is going to jab, I have to use very risky moves if I want to get rewarded. I have to use this if I want to get rewarded, and I have to use this, and they are so risky. So I would prefer something like his all down forward 2-1, minus 14 on block. Still risky, but not like safer than those two moves, and it gives me good reward. If you compare it to other characters, so many characters have crazy high crush moves. I mean, how many characters in this game have a safe down forward 2 that high crushes? Lee, Shaheen, fucking Law, Paul, they all high crush. They crush your jabs, do a down forward 2 that is safe, and it gives them a full launcher, you know. Mishimas with electrics, they just gotta high crush you, and so on. Like, there are so many characters that have really good high crush tools that are basically safe, and they get huge reward for that. And my high crush tools are like very risky if I want to get some reward. So yeah. Also, the last thing I really want for this game, or like for season 2, Lars, is his old Rage Drive from Tekken 7. For those who don't know, if you were in Rage, you could do Rage Drive in Tekken 7. And he had 2 Rage Drives. The one was this move here, which is like basically the heat dash. It gave you a combo. The other one was from dynamic entry. You could press 3+4, and that move was a low heat smash, which gave you shoulder guaranteed. At the wall you could do down back to 1, into shoulder guaranteed, and so on. So it was a low heat smash, and I think they can do that for this game now. They can give him a low heat smash from the stance, from the dynamic entry stance. I think that would be a great change. That was something that would help a lot. And yeah, I'm not sure like which input they would like change, because dynamic entry 3+4 is the stomp, so they might have to do like dynamic entry down forward 3+4, or dynamic entry maybe down back 3+4 or something. They have to change the input a little bit, but they can still do that. Same with the old down forward 2-1 I said. Obviously in this game down forward 2 is this move, so they can make it like up forward 2-1 for example. Because up forward 2 is, yeah, this one, which is basically useless. So they could make the old down forward 2-1 a up forward 2-1. But yeah, those are basically like the guaranteed changes I want, or like main changes I want for this character. Some other like extra stuff I would like to have, but not necessarily need, like me personally, is this one to have more evasiveness. This one was more evasive in Tekken 7. Now is, yeah, people can jab him out and things like that. It's very slow, so more evasiveness would be nice. This jumping throw, which I don't use too much anymore, should floor break. That would be like an extra thing, or not like should. I don't mean should, but it would be nice if it floor breaks. Nothing necessarily needed though for me. Down back 2-3. This one being a should be like a guard break, or would be nice if that would be a guard break. Also nothing that needs to be necessarily. Wait, hold on, where is it? Stand block here. So hold on. So right now it gives you this one plus frames, but as you can see it takes a long time to like charge it, and if you don't charge it, it's minus 13 and it does nothing than like some plus frames. So what I would love is like this one to be a guard break into a guaranteed 10 frame or 12 frame wall splat. 10 frame hit or 12 frame wall splat. Also something extra I don't really need. And the last thing which would be extra is similar to his back one, that this move to be plus 5. I don't use it too often. I only use it for like, you know, trying to catch the counter hit or play with mental frames here after the first one. But if that is happening, like you can hit confirm this move, and if this is plus 5 you can use it more as a hit confirm. But right now it is plus 4, and again, if you're trying to like use your moves, do I still have it recorded? Let me see. If you can, yeah, I still have it recorded. So if you hit this, they can still like, not here, there, you will still be in the air basically, and you get launched all the way to the wall. If it's Kazuya, he's gonna activate heat at the wall into Oki, into 50-50, and if you guess wrong, GG's, you lost the round. So this is unnecessary if you wanna go for like a frame trap. I think that move should be plus 5, so you can use this one for a frame trap, so they cannot easily backdash that and kill you for it. So yeah, that's it. These are like the extra stuff I want, and I told you like the main changes I want for this character. I think he needs it. Like honestly, obviously I'm a bit biased, and I'm a tournament player. As I said, I need a strong character to compete, but a strong character would be nice. I don't need like a broken character. I think in a game like Tekken 8, the character should be at least mid or even like high tier if you wanna like really compete and get like the great, like a really good results internationally on big stages. Like my goals, I have goals like qualifying for Esports World Cup, qualifying for Tekken World Tour, and I'm confident I think I can do it when my character is like, yeah, compared to the other characters, in a good position. Last year I tried my best. Obviously I didn't perform all the tournaments as great as I wanted to be. Like I made a lot of mistakes as well. I can still improve. I still need to improve as a player. But if I compare my character to all the top tier characters like Yoshi, Kuma, Jin, Nina, Law, Shaheen, King, and so on, I can continue. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, I obviously, as I said, I still need to improve as a player. But if other characters are getting crazy stuff, and if we've seen it at the Tekken Talk, I think my character should get some good stuff as well. And that would motivate me more to play tournaments as well. Because why would I be motivated if everyone is getting a full crouch slow into stance into 50-50, punish into stance into 50-50, while running 3 on block into stance into 50-50. Why is everyone getting that? And for example, Lars wouldn't get that. How can I motivate myself to go into tournaments where I have to guess 24/7, and with my character the only thing where I can make my opponent guess is this move, which is like very slow, and like I don't want to downplay it, it's very strong, but it's still like slow, and they get it easily after a punish, after a one running move, after like everything, a full crouch slow. So yeah, I think those changes are needed for this character for Season 2 if he wants to compete with the other characters. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to have for this character, like your wish list, your changes. I want to read every comment because I'm curious what other people think. I think many people have different opinions. I've seen it in my in my Twitch chat. Many people have different opinions. And yeah, I'm just curious what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate you watching the video, appreciate all the support, and yeah, I'm not 100% looking forward to Season 2 because I'm a little bit scared. But I hope I can still love the game and play as much as I can, post content, be motivated to do more content, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.